Hi, I'm Al Eddings with Allentel Products, and we're pleased to be here today with Graybar to talk about ESP, efficiency, safety, and productivity. So one way to look at this is that the best solutions are the most cost-effective. The corollary to that is that the lowest price does not always translate into the lowest cost. So let's talk about this in terms of our voice and data networks. Today, as we all know, we rely more and more on our voice and data networks. They're ubiquitous, they're everywhere. They grow and expand, and we take them for granted until they don't work. Worldwide standards under the auspices of the TIA, the Telecommunications Information Agency, are the ones who help us keep up with our daily growth and demand for services, bandwidth, and applications. They're the ones who set the strict parameters on manufacture, on installation, and on ultimately the performance of our voice and data networks. Here's what we know in the industry. Minimally compliant patch cords are the weakest link in a network. Network cable and connectivity account for 6% of network downtime, resulting in inestimable lost costs of business. And it's not only labor and lost business, but safety becomes even more a vital concern. It's not always easy to monetize, but think of it in terms of the response time we expect from police and fire, and who among us would feel comfortable if the air traffic controller were relying on a minimally compliant component as our plane lands and taxis to the gate. Minimally compliant components may have a place, but they beg the question as to whether they support the demand we have today, let alone the demand we have tomorrow. Allentel has long manufactured top quality, standards-based, interoperable fiber and copper connectivity. We test them in-house and at independent, third-party, nationally recognized test labs. And from an efficiency standpoint, they're available at 260 Graybar locations across the country. We always get what we pay for. That's a truism we heard from our parents. It applies here. Once again, the total cost of installation, if we're able to look at that in our budget, tells us that the lowest cost is not necessarily the lowest price. This information and a lot more is available on allentel.com and graybar.com.
Thanks for watching. To learn more about this product, click here. To learn more about the latest products and services that Graybar is offering our contractor and communication installer customers, click here or down in the description to subscribe to our newsletter.